Virgo, this is Marishi Shalaka. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me for this week. Virgos out there, someone arising. What do you need to hear from me right now? What do you need to hear from me for this week? Virgos. There is a need for me to look at the watch for some reason, okay? This is just my third reading, but I want to look at the time. So it seems like the time is ticking for some of you out there. You're waiting to do something and the time is ticking and you're worried it could be late, okay? For someone out there. Okay, Virgo. And I'm not even hungry that I have to look at the time to, go for lunch. I've stuffed myself a little earlier, so I'm not even hungry, but I needed to look at the time. Anyways, Virgos out there, what do you need to hear from me right now? Virgos out there. Your first card is the Two of Wands. Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening? Leos had the same, the reading before had the same card as the first card. What's going on this week? I have no idea. Two of Wands as your first card. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries person or Pisces. Behind your deck is the Moon card. It seems like you have some kind of a vision. Okay? You want to manifest something. You don't know how things will turn out. Okay, you are under some kind of illusion though. Okay, because the veil hasn't lifted. There is an uncertainty, but you want something to manifest whatsoever. Okay? Okay, it's in a different direction than the other reading, but still. Because you're unsure about what you really want as well. There is a confusion. Okay, there's things behind the veil, things which is hidden, which you don't know about. So you don't know the whole story. You're not sure about, is this what I want in the first place? So Virgos out there, you don't know if this will work as well. Okay, you want it, but it doesn't always happen the way you want it, right? So that's there. What else? Virgos out there, what else do you need to know right now? Your next card is the Three of Wands, okay? You want something, you want it to come through, okay? You're waiting for whatever it is. Three of Wands is a merchant who's waiting for the ships to return with the cargo. So whatever you are wanting to happen, you're literally waiting for that to happen. And it feels like there is so much conflicting energy about having this or being able to grab this opportunity or making it happen. There might be so much conflictual energy around this. Does that make sense? Yes. There is an energy, okay, this is a complete different reading from the previous one, thankfully. But again, a Leo card there. It's like you are consoling yourself or convincing yourself it will happen. Okay? Although you're unsure yourself, you want it to happen, you're waiting for things to happen the way you want it, but there is a self-convincing. Yeah, self-consolation happening. I'm not yet wanting to pin that word about illusions. It's almost like there are things which you don't know. It's not you being illusional, maybe, but more like there is more to the story than what you know. Virgo, what else please? Your next card is, yes. Okay, so you're waiting waiting on this. Okay? Yes, waiting on this to work out. You're putting in the effort, but you're just hanging there. Because in your head, you know this is what I want. Okay? And you're very much fixated somehow. In wanting this. I would say up here, there is a confusion. There is a confusion which you're looking past. Because there is a stagnancy which is also coming through. You might have put in effort for quite some time. You might have been waiting for this to work out for quite some time. If that makes sense. Okay, you were waiting for this to manifest for a very long time. Because there is a stagnancy. What else? Virgo's out there. Yes. Eight of Swords. So there is this confusion. Okay, you don't know how to let yourself out of the space. You don't know what else to do about this. Even when things are not working out, you're like, I just don't know how to move on. I have to keep working on this. This is what what I wanted. I have no other dreams. Okay, this has to work out. So it's kind of so the Moon card is very significant for you guys. It's almost illusionary. You're fixated on some kind of illusions. You don't want to see past the veil. Okay, you are putting yourself stuck in a situation, not wanting to get out of this. Yes, because whatever you're aiming for brings you that kind of beautiful, happy endings. Yes, but it feels like there is a tower moment, but I cannot speak about it yet. It seems like it might happen or it might have already happened. Something which makes an impact. Yes, you were stuck. You're stuck. You just don't know how to go about this. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini as well. And Aries, strong Aries energy in your reading. Speaking to the Virgo. What else, please? What goes out there? The next card is the Five of Cups. So there is so much disappointment, so much regrets about this. Okay, you are looking at, so that tower might have happened and you're still crying over spilled milk. And that Eight of Swords is relevant because it has come out twice. So you are stuck. You don't know how to remove yourself or move on from the situation. Third time. This feels sad. Okay? Because there is this depressive energy about, being fixated with this, what you've lost. Okay? And you just keep on thinking about this. You cannot distract yourself from the situation. Right? Your mind will keep going back to what has happened. Okay? You still hope for things to go back to where it was. You still are hoping for things to work out or come back. Yes, you want some kind of transition. You want to leave the past behind and for things to, transition. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpion. Virgo's out there. What else, please? The next card is the Star card. Some of you might be dealing with the Aquarius. This is the center card in the reading. This is all about your wishes, your dream, your desire. That is why you're fixated over this. Even if it is not working out, you still want things to work out. Again, strong Scorpio in your reading. What's going on, Virgo? If this is a relationship reading, if you lost some person, lost out on this person might have walked away, you're still waiting for that person to come back. Even it feels like it's impossible for them to return. They might have moved on, but still someone is fixated over wanting them back in your life. That is a fixation I'm speaking about. Not wanting to accept the reality. Okay, so the moon card was relevant. You're under some kind of an illusion with what you want to manifest. Okay, it's borderline toxic right now. Because you're fixated over whatever you have been lost, you cannot look past it. And you're waiting for things to turn back. Because this is all about your dream. Your happiness, your abundance, all that. What goes out there? What else, please? Your next card is a Six of Swords. You're being asked to move past this. Okay? You're being asked to stop hanging in there, waiting for things to work out. Stop, focusing on what has been lost. Okay? Leave this, the dream of yours behind. Stop working on this dream and move past into your future. You need to leave all this behind and, manifest something, make a new dream. What else, please? The next card is a Tower. So there is a Tower which might have already happened and still the word is fixated. I cannot make it anything much milder. Yes, there might be a third party already involved in your story. You know what exactly is happening. There is disappointments here. There is disappointments. After this Tower has happened, you know what exactly is happening. You are still waiting upon this, but your answer is the Six of Swords. This is your advice. Okay, leave it behind and move on with your life. There is no other way around it. Some of you Virgos out there might be dealing with a Cancerian person. Virgos out there. It keeps asking you to transition from this space. Okay, work on yourself. Work on a new dream. Okay, stop hanging around. Because it's not going to serve you. Okay, stop hanging around this past. What else, please? What goes up there? Queen of Rods and the Ace of Pentacles. You're still working on this. You're very determined to. You're very determined that things will work out and opportunity will come through. If you, keep yourself waiting. If you keep working on this, then eventually what you want will come through. Very determined like that. Yeah. Some of you might be trying to balance the situation so all is not lost. There is this negativity out here, okay? Yeah, it's toxic. Because I see you wasting your life. Give me one last card for the Virgos out there. Yes. Seven of Pentacles. It speaks about waiting for things to manifest. This is your card, Ace of Swords. Have that breakthrough, what I'm speaking about all through your reading. You need to understand, you need to have a clarity about the situation. That you cannot keep waiting for this to happen, okay? You cannot keep, thinking about the spilt milk, okay, what you have lost. You need to understand, you got to get away, okay? And nobody can help you. Even me saying it out loud isn't going to help you out unless you decide for yourself it's time to move on. Yes, there is an energy that you have to stop working on this past and start working on what you need in your future. There is a strong energy in your reading about a third party presence. Okay, that might be the Tower situation as well. You cannot be okay with being the third wheel. Okay, and I don't see it working out. So you're literally wasting your life. I was a rough reading. The first two readings were beautiful. And this is a sucker. What else? Let's see. Let's see what the Six of Swords is about. What does Virgo people need to know here? What does Virgo people need to know with the Six of Swords? Queen of Pentacles, your element. Okay. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn person, and the King of Swords. Beautiful energy. You need to know or understand or take ownership of your situation. What is your worth? Okay? Because it seems like what you're doing right now, it is way below your level. Start thinking what is right, even for yourself too. The King of Swords is all about a person who's very just, who does the right thing. He is very logical, he's very practical. Okay, so you need to imbibe that energy and understand your worth. Okay, and you need to understand it's time to move on with your life. You need to get back into your element. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a strong Capricorn person. What else, please? Or an Aquarius. Okay. What else, please? Yes. The Magician. You have it in you. All you got to do is start thinking. Okay? Yes. You are the Empress. Prioritize yourself. I want to say for some of you, if you're looking at the mirror and thinking about what you're doing right now, you don't want to look at yourself. You don't want to look into your eyes when you're looking in the mirror. Okay? You might feel a little ashamed. Not rubbing it in, I'm just saying. Okay? So once you make that decision that you got to do something about your life, you'll go back to, having that satisfaction about yourself. There is a need to action. Okay? There is a need to. I don't know why you're still hanging in there, but there is a need to stop hanging there and do the right thing. Give me one more card and we'll wrap it up. You have it within yourself to change things, okay? Yes, Ace of Rods. Two of Cups. Now what to say, if you try, you might get something better. There might be something which is offered to you, which is way better on what you're hanging on to. Okay? Seems like something new will come through. Yes. A Leo card. Inside. Yes. Which brings you strength. Brings you the courage to move. There might be people who are helping you out in this journey to transition from where you're stuck. But there has to be that belief that I need this. I cannot force you. Nobody can force you. Okay? Only once when you start evaluating, because right now you're under that illusion that I'm stuck. I cannot move move on with my life. When you start thinking about that, you will get better things coming into your life. That's all I want to say right now. This is Marishi Yuma Channel. Until next week, bye bye.